Hi, dear cricket friends and subscribers of the Cricket Happening Show. Thanks for all your encouragement. And well, England are world number one today after annihilating India with a 4-0 win in this npower Test series, with India losing the last match on this final day by an innings and 8 runs at the Oval. Tendulkar came close to his 100th century but fell for 91, Mishra providing admirable support with his 84 as night watchman and playing like an accomplished batsman and holding the English bowlers with a fourth wicket partnership of 144 and going through a session in the first time in this series without losing a wicket. India slipped to number 3 on the Test rankings, followed by South Africa on number 2. Now, just talking about this game which happened between India and England on the last day of this Test series, then Power Test series, where England gave India a 4-0 hiding. Well, today, what was the good point about India was Tendulkar and Mishra, for the first time in the series, went through a session without an Indian wicket being lost. It has never happened in the whole series. It's the first, and that itself tells you the tale of how the Indian batting has really performed. Now, 118 for 3 yesterday when Lakshman was gone, and after that, this pair put on 144 runs for the fourth wicket. They were separated only after lunch, and Tendulkar went on to make 91, but missed his century there. In fact, he made 91 with 11 fours, and he missed his 100th century. So he has to wait for one more Test match now to get to his 100th century. It didn't happen in England, and one wouldn't know whether Tendulkar would once again be coming to England later. Well, Amit Mishra, the real talking point, the way he played, that was the real talking point. He was working the pace bowlers off their legs. He was holding the English bowlers at bay. His defense was good. He was opening the face of bat and running it down through to third man. There was a lot of feet movement against the spinner. Graham Swann, he used to attack him. He came down the wicket and swat him around for a boundary. So it was a very good knock from Amit Mishra. So this was the partnership. One would have never expected that, and a night watchman like Amit Mishra would have given so much support. So what he has done is he has made himself, he has shown the value to the team. Even though he couldn't do as a bowler, he has performed as a batsman and made his opportunity count there by getting 44 in the first innings and now 84. So definitely he has shown glimpses of being a very good batsman, and that helped India, with India being 262 for 4 when that was the first wicket for. And before that, let me also talk about Tendulkar. Tendulkar really lived a charmed life today. His 91 I wouldn't say very convincing. There were a lot of 3 catches were dropped today, and but yes, he definitely played his strokes that he is known for. No doubt about that. And 262 for 4 when Mishra, that is the only a good thing that happened today. 141 they were holding, and it would look like since Mishra had played that the other batsman would follow, and there would be some sort of a resistance, and India will really push England to probably not get an innings defeat that they got here by innings and 8 runs. That was very dismal, and that has been the feature throughout the series. So that's the precise reason I said, even though India have been having lots of injury problems, one thing you have to see here is that the way they have been getting defeated, the world number 1 team can't be defeated in such a manner. Innings and 8 runs. And today, what happened was after Mishra was gone, Mishra was clean bowled by Swann for 84. And after that, it was a real procession for India because there's only 21 runs added and all the other 6 wickets tumbling. So that is not good application by India, with Suresh Raina picking up a duck and joining somebody like Ian O'Brien of New Zealand, Mike Whitney of Australia, and Manjurul Islam of Bangladesh to have a duck of. The previous innings, as you know, he waited for probably 27 balls, I wouldn't remember, but he has joined the likes of the tailenders in having the worst possible ducks. And Suresh Raina continues to have problems with the short ball, but today it was Swann actually had him elevated. There was a bit of a doubt for it. Well, that doesn't matter. Suresh Raina had a horrid time in England, I would say. And then Tendulkar himself was gone. LBW ball, Bresson for 91 with 11 fours. Mahendra Singh Dhoni flayed at a ball from Broad for 3. He was gone. Gambhir came very late in the order because of the injury, and he was snapped up by Swann, who took 6 wickets today. He had 6 wickets for 106 with 38 overs, and 6 of them were maidens. And that was Gambhir gone for 3. RP Singh was out for a duck. Sreesanth was the last man out, and that was the victory cry for England. And they had given India a 4-0 series hiding here. And Ishan Sharma was not out on 7. 283 all out India. England winning by an innings and 8 runs and definitely deserved that. Not their batsmanship. Anderson 17 overs 4 minutes 154. But talk of the day for England would be Graham Swann, 38 overs 6 minutes 106 runs on 6 wickets. India have a lot of soul searching to do. There is no doubt about that. And the man of the series went to. Man of the series went to Stuart Broad for his 25 wickets, but it was very good to see that even an Indian man of the series was there, and that was Rahul Dravid the Wall. That was a very kind gesture on the part of the English think tank or whatever, the English committee there. And over and above that, the man of the match went to Ian Bell for his double century. Well, I wouldn't be able to. I would like to talk, but I don't have time right now. India definitely have a lot of soul searching to do. They have to. This is not the way, as I said. This is not the way to lose matches. We are world number 1 now. They have been displaced not only from world number 1. They are world number 3. Well, let me just leave it there and go to the match between Sri Lanka and Australia, which was ended at the Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. And Sri Lanka has salvaged something for themselves in this series by coming back on Australia and actually winning comfortably, thanks to Lasith Malinga, who actually rocked them. Australia were the ones who actually batted first with some overcast conditions there, where Lasith Malinga, Dilshan actually had Australia bat first. Australia batted first. As far as Australia's score was concerned, it was built around the opening innings of 56 from Shane Watson of 84 balls with 6 fours and 1 6, and then Ricky Ponting made 31 of 35 balls with 6 fours, 47 coming from Michael Clark of 67 balls and 3 fours, and David Essie contributing 46 of 49 balls, 5 fours and 1 6. And the score, let me tell you, this is once this was there, the score at one time read 210 for 6 for Australia, and just not only 210 for 5 at one stage. And after that, Lasith Malinga came in and actually picked up an hat-trick. He just cleaned up the tail with an hat-trick. First he clean bowled Mitchell Johnson for one. The next man to go was Hastings, a reverse swing getting the better of Hastings. Hastings was LBW ball, Malinga for a duck, and Xavier Doherty was absolutely castled by Malinga for a duck, and that was all over for Australia. Australia from 210 for 5 in the 45th over were all out for just 1 run added and 5 wickets going, because Malinga took that hat-trick. Now Malinga becomes the first player in the annals of one-day internationals to have more than 3 hat-tricks, because if he already has 3 hat-tricks, and I am told that he also had, I do remember he had 4 wickets against South Africa once. That was a 4th trick, I would say. So he already had that. So Malinga was the one who actually actually stopped Australia in their tracks and actually bowled them out for 211. His figures were 3 for 35, 2 for 45 for Shaminda Eranga, who looked very impressive today with that clean bowling. Sean Marsh with an in-swinger, 1 for 30 from Sekuge Prasanna, 3 wickets for Mendes there. Now, as far as the Sri Lankan knock was concerned, Sri Lanka, well, they had it comfortably, 213 for 6 in the 47th over. They went to a victory there, no doubt about that, by 4 wickets. Well, today it was Chamara Silva who came into form today. After a long time, Chamara Silva, after having a run of low scores, would have done conference a lot of world of good. He played some very good strokes. His reverse sweeps were good against Xavier Doherty. He was very severe on Xavier Doherty, the left arm spinner. Used to reverse sweep him, slog swept him for a 6, swept him, and he also played some offside strokes. But he was more confident on the leg side. He combined into a very good partnership with Mahela Jayawardene, who made 71 with 6 fours. Chamara Silva's contribution was 63 of 71 balls, 8 4 and 1 6. This was after the new bowler James Pattinson had rocked Australia with 2 quick wickets. In fact, James Pattinson was very impressive. It was his first match of the 2. He clean bowled Tilakani Dilshan, beating him for sheer pace for 17 of 16 balls with 3 fours. Kumar Singh was caught behind on the bowling of Pattinson for 7, and that was 2 wickets for Pattinson, 2 for 41. And Upul Taranga was the first to go when Mitchell Johnson gave them the breakthrough by having Upul Taranga caught behind for duck. So that was 4 for 1, and then they were 33 for 3 at the stage, and then the partnership of 110 runs between Mahela Jayawardene and Chamara Silva, which took them to victory. Angelo Matthews chipped in with 26 of 49 balls with 2 fours, and the end 213 for 6. Sri Lanka winning this match by 4 wickets. Bowling, well, Pattinson 2 for 41 in this match, good, looked good. Hastings 10 overs, no maiden, none for 28 was economical. 10 overs, 2 maidens, no maidens, 2 for 54 for Xavier Doherty. 10 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 41, as I told you, 145 for Johnson. And well, it was Lasith Malinga who was the man of the match. Actually, he was the main architect there, because from 210 for 5 in the 45th over, Australia were rolled out for 211. Well, so Chamara Silva's form is something which they would really take it, no doubt about that. Other than that, well, Australia won the series 3-2, and well, the so that's as I said, I didn't have much time, so I have to unfortunately wrap up this report. I would love to dwell more and more on cricket, no doubt about that, but unfortunately, dear fans, friends and subscribers, I will have to wind up this cricket show on this note. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram signing off for the day. Thank you.